Hello, everyone. This is Mike Cardamone at the Cardamone Law Firm, and welcome to Cardamone Law University, translating the Pennsylvania Workers' Compensation Act into plain English for injured workers. Today, I wanted to talk about a really important topic, which is basically if you're on workers' comp or pursuing workers' comp and you quit your job, is that going to essentially ruin your case? Now, it's hard to answer these questions in a vacuum without the context of the facts of your particular situation. But overall, the answer would be yes. It's usually catastrophic if you quit. And here's why. Workers' comp will argue to the workers' comp judge that your loss of earning power is now or in the future due to a voluntary quit. In other words, removing yourself from the job or the workforce, as opposed to your loss of earning power being due directly to your work injury. So you have to really be careful with quitting. And a lot of people feel frustrated after a work injury. Maybe they're on light duty or modified work, and they feel like there's pressure being put on them and they're being treated differently. They might feel like they have a target on their back. And you're getting frustrated and agitated, and you just decide to quit. The job might just be a temporary job where you're not doing much. You could be sitting and looking at a window half the day and then doing some, folding boxes here and there. But you don't want to quit. You want to talk to us first, and we'll tell you what you should do and given your situation and your facts. Because if you quit, they're going to argue that they had ongoing work available for you in most cases, and that they're going to fight, therefore, any wage loss claim. So you have to be really careful. Now, there are situations where the pressure and burden being put on an injured worker, in other words, retaliation for either being on comp or pursuing it, is so bad and so egregious that any reasonable person would quit. In other words, the law may call that what's called a constructive termination. In other words, anybody would have quit in that situation. But that's limited to a very, a narrow scope of situations. So in general, the best idea is to not quit. Talk to your lawyer and call us if you don't have one. All we do is workers' comp, and we'll be able to give you advice as it pertains to your situation. It's really important. It's a huge mistake people make. They don't get an attorney. They think everything's going well with their case. They get frustrated and they quit, and then they want to make a wage loss claim. And most of the time, not always, but most of the time, the answer is no. You're not going to have a strong claim for wage loss if you quit your job. Again, depending on some specific situations and exceptions. But overall, the answer is talk to your lawyer first. Always do that. 215-206-9068 is the best number to reach us. 215-206-9068. You can email me directly, Michael, Michael, at cardamonelaw.com, CARDAMONELAW.com. And of course, on the web, we're cardamonelaw.com. We blog at paworkinjury.info. That's paworkinjury.info. So be really careful before you decide to quit. If you're on workers' comp or pursuing it, you may end up losing tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars by doing that. So I can't stress that enough. And we wanted to make sure we put this episode out on this particular issue. That's all for now from Cardamone Law University, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.